It's the first boundary we've seen in a while. He's played a sweep and the reverse sweep on this occasion, gets it forward because he's picked up the length. So a long way off in the end. It looks spectacular.
You get into this contest, Mel. And Forthill is looking to kick it along. That's an outstanding shot. I think that's going to be 6. I think it's landed on the rope. And it goes all the way. What a shot. The first maximum of the day. Picked up, hit against the wind. And get the United Arab Emirates. As that's worked around the corner. Over his shoulder. And that'll be 4. Bim Sharkey.
Just had that bit of extra bounce. Got down low, got underneath it. It's not express pace, but he's picked that up beautifully in the end. Nice little funky shot.
Very tricky. Probably the most difficult batting circumstances we've seen as the pull shot goes out towards the fielder. And it's a simple catch. It's very well judged. And Michael Levitt strikes earlier in the innings. Sharkey looking to get on with it, hitting with the wind, but never really got it.
Yeah, that was the side to go for because it is wind, but just didn't
get into the mix as well. As this is cut away, Arif Sheikh's favourite stroke will bring up the 100 in real style.
It hasn't been an innings full of boundary shots at all. It's been mostly accumulation, but on this occasion, he just had enough width. Slash that ball away with some
home. Slashed away and picks the fielder out. Michael Levitt is 2. And Forthill can't believe what he's done. He's done the hard work.
Second wicket. He's given up just 17 runs. And yes, he is at it again. And it's a big wicket of the skipper. Just tried to carve that away. But his bat maybe just turned a little bit underneath. And it was well taken in the end. Well, for Forthill, he'd had to work a lot harder and that extra something.
Powered into the offside. It's a good shot. Only maybe 2 or 3 yards wide of the cover fielder, but it races to the rope.
We're tall and can hit the deck hard, so when there's not as much assistance naturally for the bowlers from the deck, they're just able to generate something.
Nepal's bowlers, will it be Sandeep Karan or the new man? Cut away, finds the gap expertly. And Karan, excuse me, it'll be Kyle Klein who just escorts it to the rope. Gully and Zach Lancashire backward point.
He didn't actually have a lot of room to cut that ball away. Really well played.
Levitt's bowled 8 on the bounce here, isn't he?
It's happening. It's happening.
Going to dash a quick single and just get home. Let's just see here. Probably won't be able to tell. Very ambitious single because O'Dowd's so close. Oh, I think he might have got home. Know what to do. So the ones in the circle weren't saving the single. Oh, would have been close, but the throw was a mile over the stumps anyway. Good position batting conditions today. As Irene pulls this away and pulls it all the way nearly for 6, but over the head of Wesley Baracey, who's maybe 10 yards off the rope. With square leg on the rope, it would have been straight to him. Instead, it's 1 bounce 4.
Both of the fielders out in the deep on the leg side were quite a long way inside the rope. So I think it is the plan, and that's the issue. They're coming still a long way in off the rope.
Dragged down again, pulled away again. This one should be taken. He'll get 1 boundary, won't get a second, and Levitt is pumped up. National cricket, it's almost an action replay, isn't it, of the Bim Sharkey dismissal. Probably should have been put away. Top edge and a simple catch for Wesley Baracey.
And fair play to the Netherlands for sticking with their plans. They've had those fielders in, off the rope.
But nothing consistent in terms of building.
Very tidy overs.
Cut powerfully. Don't want to bowl there to Arif Sheikh. It's his trademark stroke. And again, the Iceman is keeping things.
This occasion, a wicket falls. And that man is straight away on the attack.
Deep in the crease this time. Little tickle of an outside edge. I think he's played for this. Got to give him credit. I know it's an...
That he hasn't played that defensive prod, and I think he's actually played that really well. With no slip in there, it's a pretty safe shot to play, really. And...
to this replay, just keep that replay guys back live. This one delivered from when he's going to be dismissed, rattled completely by a remarkable 10 penalty runs that have been given against him, and he's just chipped it up. He's sprinting on the Dutch. Maybe they're not going to feel sorry for the opponents. This one delivered from 24 yards, just held back very cleverly, looking to go inside head over extra. Good catch from Max O'Dowd, conceded against him. Staggering stuff.
I'm down the track.
50 for Arif Sheikh. Very well played again, particularly when the going gets tough. The ice needed his 9th ODI 50 to Bashir Ahmed. Our camera then just came off it, and he's telling him very clearly to get off as this one's slashed away. And slashed away for 4 by Arif Sheikh. He's got to 50. Can he start to... Big full toss, well that's going to help. Not a good delivery. And you can see Karen Casey almost jumping, like leapfrogging out of the way after the shot to make sure. Lauren looking, Vivian Kingman not on the 11 today, helps out.
Yeah, that one was a real loosener, wasn't it? An absolute gift. Now can that...
Slashed away, really good batting. Not a good delivery with 3rd up in the circle, and too easy for Arif Sheikh. He'll get 4 more.
It has been the glue holding together this Nepal effort here at Forthill. Just lean back and hands quickly through the ball. Lovely shot.
Completely hammered away, all the way, and just over the head of Teja Nidamanoru. Short ball from Van Meekeren again.
Well, one person who isn't shell-shocked is Arif Sheikh. Takes on the short ball, takes it on beautifully. And Arif pushing it out.
Bowls him. Great double bluff, the bouncer. And then KC not expecting the full ball. Van Meekeren has a 3rd today. Arif Sheikh just running out of partners.
And the tail extended. He has varied his lengths brilliantly. Van Meekeren bowled the short one, followed it.
Hit back at Kyle Klein, but he can't get anything on it, and this might get all the way to the rope.
He's also doing what we talked about in the previous over, in that he's controlling the strike. Gets on strike early and finds the boundary. If he can manage to do that again and then get himself down the other end, just keep him on strike.
A bit unlucky there. They felt they should have had that one. Picked up into the leg side, and that's why Arif Sheikh is going to keep the strike. Clipped up. He moves to 80. Maybe the shot of the innings.
I think it is. He did pick it up, enjoy the extra pace of Van Meekeren, who just allowed that.
Muster in these final 5 balls. It is the short ball, and it's hooked away, and it's hooked away to the boundary. Really good shots. Not exactly where the rope. Maybe a bit too predictable from Paul Van Meekeren.
Well, we suspected he'd go short, but that ball was on him so quickly. All he needed to do with the extra pace of Van Meekeren.
Full toss. It's bowled him, and Sheikh wants a no ball. He's not going to get it. It's smashed into the... He's been bowled for 84. The 2 umpires had a look at each other. Was this over the waist height of him? Probably not quite. And he's missed out right. I believe he's missed out, and it wasn't the greatest delivery. And it's going to... Final delivery of the first innings. Whipped into the leg side by Lamachani. They may as well try and take on the second, but I think Lamachani's going to be run out, well, by a mile. Good selflessness from Lamachani, attempting to get back for 2. You have nothing to lose forward when the 10 penalty runs kick in the second innings.
Just a look at the last one. It was a selfless effort in the end. From the Netherlands already have 10 runs on the board. Pretty extraordinary stuff. And we were international cricket. Karen Casey gets things underway.
Target was 227 or 237. As Levitt picks up the pull shot. It's a shot that he loves. Adventurous length from Nandan Yadav, but very...
Yeah, wouldn't he love this day today, because he has his best bowling figures in an ODI, bowled 10 overs, and he comes out first opportunity, pulls strongly.
Let's pick up the pull shot that Levitt the rope. Lovely honesty shown by him. And a good spirit of cricket on show from the Nepali players in the outfield. Nicely played. It didn't actually bounce that much, so a bit of risk involved, but yeah, just about crept over the rope. A maximum for Michael Levitt.
He just picks it up.
Goes straight up. Is this going to be the moment for Nandan Yadav? Max O'Dowd's already turned and walked off. Yadav celebrates. There's a bit in series with the back continues, and Nepal have the first.
Well, he'd struggled against the opening bowling, and this has almost gone off the toe of the end of the bat, straight up in the air, threw the shot a bit too early. Lalit making sure of it. And don't think...
Hit in the air, but hit away for 4. Well juggled and on top of the bounce. Just brought in an extra catcher, didn't they? I think into a gully position, but Levitt finds the gap.
Yeah, after impressing with the ball, Levitt is going quite nicely, opening the batting. He's played the pull shot well, and now he adds in the cut shot.
And it is that way in which he hits. Just a sort of pick up pull shot. Not much of a follow through.
That's firmly swept. Is this going to be 4? Yes, it. So all of a sudden, as the 50 comes up for the Netherlands, they're just starting to motor along, and no surprise to see the sweep.
Yeah, starting to move.
Probably their easiest route to victory.
Worked into the leg side. The restrictions still in place for one more over, and this is turning into an excellent power play for the Netherlands. Well bowled, sir. Right arm over. Nothing wrong with that, and the boys behind very much enjoying can change.
Pretty happy with that. I think that people up there heard me when I called out some what I felt was lacklustre fielding, because they've been right on it ever since. Oh, yes. Do you want it? Do you want it? Here it comes. Oh, I'll come on and bowl for you. Get me.
Couldn't believe he wore a wig for quite a bit of his playing career. Big appeal. He's got it full, he's got it straight, and it is Lamachani who strikes in his first over. You just had a feeling. The finger goes up. Nepal back in the game.
Well, they certainly are, and it did feel like it might be the sort of day where he makes an impact. That was... One goes Nepal.
Insanely ludicrous finish. Oh, great diving effort from Irie. How has he got there? He got there. It was always a single, but look, have a look at this. This is hit 10 yards to his right. Oh,
That's
brilliant.
Brilliant. So good. Look, I love the way he keeps crawling after it.
Looks for the googly, pulled away and pulled for 4. Oh, it was such a good over up to that point, but control. It's 81 for 2.
Because there haven't been any direct hits.
Use of the feet down the track, it goes up into the air. Deep cover comes in, holds on. And Baresi's strength proves his downfall. Jubilant celebrations. Nepal feel as though they're in this game. It is who takes the catch. He'll be very satisfied with making that contribution. Looking to go over, long off. Doesn't get to the pitch. A little bit of turn on offer and a good catch.
Yeah, well taken in the end. And that is how Nepal stay in the...
Picked up and picks the gap. Great use of the crease from Scott Edwards. He's so good against spin. That wasn't that short at all. A great recognition of length. That's what you want to do as a... Googly out of the back of the hand. Has he got his man? Oh, yes, he has again. What a delivery. Facing it, and Lion Cachet has to go. He's trapped.
Stop playing, hey! Stop playing!